What's up, you guys? Eddie at Fliptroniks. We're going to be checking out 15 of the best iPhone games to come out so far this year. Now, I'm going to have links in the description for all these games. We've got a great list. Kicking things off here with Shadowgun Legends. This is hands down the best first-person shooter to come out all year. It's level-based. There's a multiplayer to it as well. We're just going to check out some of the campaign here, but visually the game is just, it looks like a console game. It's ridiculous, and you got to check it out. It's currently free too, so it will not cost you anything. But just a gorgeous looking game, kind of a mix between Halo and Nova. That's kind of just what it looks like. Anyways, we'll get into some of the action here, and hope you guys enjoy some of the gameplay on this one. All right, we got a little bit of an ambush happening right here. One thing that actually works really well in this game is the auto-targeting feature. So you don't actually have to press anything to shoot. It automatically shoots for you. You know, sometimes that doesn't always work out so well, but in this game it definitely works out good, and everything's good with that. All right, cool. So anyways, Shadowgun Legends, you got to check this game out ASAP. It's just ridiculous. It's a great game, and it's probably the best first-person shooter to come out all year. All right, the next game we're going to be checking out here is Dead Rivals. Now, this is a third-person zombie shooting game. It's like quest-based. There's kind of like a campaign to it, but it's also like a multiplayer, kind of like big world type of game. It's the newest game from Gameloft, and it's got a lot of mixed reviews, but honestly, I love zombie games. You got to check this one out. It's definitely worth it. And, it's just a cool game. So anyways, we'll get into some of the action here. But like I said, it's quest-based, so you're just kind of like completing different quests, collecting things, getting upgrades to your character, different weapons, all that good stuff. But the action in this game is really good. So, I mean, zombies kind of explode at times. And I mean, you could do all kinds of crazy things in here. I mean, there's flamethrowers, rocket launchers, assault guns, just all that good stuff. Plus, the game looks great too. I mean, you can see the, just visually everything looks sharp. Got a zombie coming at us right here, trying to take us down, but it is not happening. All right, let's whip a couple grenades. It's nice. All right, so zombies kind of just pop up out of nowhere in this game. It's just like constant chaos. You're just constantly killing zombies left and right. It's a really nice little explosion right there. Anyways, Dead Rivals. This is a great game. One of the best to come out so far this year. Definitely check this one out as well. Next game we've got here is Ramboat 2. I've recently done a lot of gameplay on this one because it is ridiculous. It's like a 2D action game, level-based, and the main character, his name's Ramboat. He's just insane. You've got different weapon upgrades in this game and whatnot. The game's currently free for download, and it's just become one of my favorites. I mean, it's very addictive. You can literally just pick this game up and start playing whenever. Kick things off here with level 5. Get a quick level in here, but action's really good in this. They've got some really cool slow motion features, and just like the weapon, upgrades and stuff. Definitely make this game worth, checking out. All right, let's do this Ramboat. All right, cool. So Rambo 2, another great game to check out, one of my favorites. All right, this game is called Lichtspeer. Man, this game is just amazing. It's probably one of my favorite games to come out. It's just a spear throwing game. I mean, that's all you're doing in this. You're throwing spears at, you know, different enemies coming at you. The killing in this is just awesome. It's just a lot of fun. So anyways, I hope everybody enjoys some of the gameplay on it. You know, everything looks good too as far as like main character, you know, backgrounds, you know, beautiful environments. Everything looks sharp. So anyways, this is what you're doing, whipping these spears. There's a tri-spear throw that you have too, which is pretty cool. Man, just kind of whipping these spears. So it's definitely better to go for headshots in this game. Man, head explosions in this is just ridiculous. Alright. Alright, check out this big dude right here. Let's see if we can get him in the head. Oh, man, we took him down. All right, anyways, Lichtspeer, absolutely check this game out ASAP. It's ridiculous. It's just a spear throwing game, but, I mean, it's just crazy fun. All right, so the next game we've got here is going to be Tekken. I mean, dang. Tekken, you know, wow. This game blew me away when it came out. Probably the best fighting game to come out so far this year. There's over 40 different characters you can unlock, and it just brings back the past of, you know, the good old Tekken days. I mean, they got all of the old school characters in here, so I mean, that's awesome. We'll get into a, you know, a fight right here, but, you know, the game's currently free for download. It's not going to cost anything, so, you know, that being said, you know, just check this game out as soon as you can. You know what, let's go Steve on Steve. We're going to go for a Steve on Steve battle here. Boxer versus boxer. Visually too, I mean, just a beautiful looking game. Each character's got, you know, different like power-up moves that you can use to attack, which makes, you know, each fight a little bit easier, but, you know, just really cool. And then, of course, you've got character upgrades, all that good stuff. Man, that was nice. That was a really easy fight for us. All right, Tekken, check this one out ASAP. Like I said, it's, you know, definitely one of the best fighting games, if not the best to come out so far this year. Marvel Strikeforce. You know, we were waiting for a good Marvel game to come out. This is a turn-based fighting game. It's got all the Marvel characters in it, and I'll tell you what, it is definitely, you know, worthy of a download. It's got a great campaign to it. Of course, you can unlock all kinds of different characters. We'll get into a quick fight here. The game looks great, too. A lot of these action sequences, you know, when you're fighting, just look awesome. A little bit of kind of like slow motion effects in this one too, but you know, everything you would hope for in a Marvel game is going to be in this one. So we'll get into some of it. You also have the option to put it on auto. I don't really like doing that. I like taking my time when I'm playing, but you can do auto fighting in this to speed up the game if you want. But like I said, I don't really recommend doing that. I wouldn't. Kind of takes away from the fun of it. Check this out. Double team right there. Oh, that was nice. Critical hit. All right, that was a quick little match for everybody. Turn-based Marvel game. Just a really good one, so definitely check this one out ASAP. It's currently free as well. Okay, Sonic Runners. I love this game. So we haven't had a new Sonic game come out in a long time. I was very happy to see that, you know, this kind of just brings back the old school days. It's a runner-style game. So, I mean, that's pretty much, you know, how the game plays. And, you know, it's got the classic Sonic music in it. You've got Dr. Robotnik. You've got, you know, Tails, Knuckles, other characters you can unlock in this game. And it's just awesome. This is, like, easily one of my favorite games to come out so far this year. Plus, you know, who doesn't love Sonic? And I'm just really happy about what they did with this game. I think everything turned out perfect, and I couldn't have expected more in a Sonic game. So definitely check this one out as well. I'm kind of cruise through this level. In total, there's 42 different missions in this game. It does get pretty hard, take my word for it. You know, after you get past like the 11th or 12th level in this game, things really start to get difficult. So it's not like a super easy kids game or anything like that. It's definitely, you know, it's definitely a difficult game once you get past like level 11 or 12. All right, I hope everybody enjoyed some of the gameplay on this one. Going to get on to the next game, which is going to be Mushroom Guardians. You know, I'm huge into platformers. This one is pretty much a brand new game as of right now. And, you know, I definitely think it's worth checking out. It reminds me a lot of Super Mario Run. It's just got that vibe to it for whatever reason. We'll get into a quick level here, but you've got action, you know, with the constant, you know, platform moving. I mean, it's like a runner style, so you're always going to be running in this game. It just doesn't really stop. All right, so Mushroom Guardians, you know, game's got a lot of levels in it. You know, if you're into platform-based games, you got to check that one out. It is really good. All right, we're going to get into the next game, which is another one of my favorites to come out all year. It's called Pako 2. It's a getaway race car game that is just, I mean, it's just a ton of fun. There's going to be a few different levels in this you can play through. It's got a great soundtrack on it, and it's very addictive. This is a game that you can kind of just pick up and start playing, you know, whenever you've got time. Best way that I can describe it. So I hope you enjoy some of the gameplay on it, but, you know, definitely give it a download for sure. We'll just kind of cruise through here. So each time you reach a destination in this game, you're going to have police, you know, kind of like chasing after you. What you're really trying to do here is just collect as many coins and points as possible so you can keep unlocking new cars, you know, and then, you know, kind of just keep making your way through the game. It gets pretty crazy. You know, there's going to be times where you've got like tons of cops coming after you, and you just got to, you know, keep putting in work to not get killed. Typically what I like to do in this game sometimes, though, is kind of just hop off cliffs and, you know, just do some like suicide runs, which I'm going to try to do right now if I can find a cliff. But, you know, this game's definitely one of my favorites, so definitely check it out. It's called Pako 2. Great game, you know, for killing time for sure. All right, Ava Airborne is going to be my next game. This is another new one. It's currently free for download. It's an air gliding game. It's beautifully done. I mean, animations in this look excellent. Just a really nice looking game, and you know, it's a lot of fun. So, I mean, it's another game that you can kind of like pick up whenever you got some free time. You've got different kite upgrades in this and all that good stuff. But we'll just kind of get into a quick little run here so you can see how this game plays. But, you know, really what you're trying to do in this is just avoid as many, you know, things that it can kill you. You know, there's going to be bombs, things that can electrocute you, rockets, all kinds of stuff. And, you know, you're really just trying to stay alive for as long as possible without dying. That's how the game works. But you can later, you know, like I said, upgrade to, you know, different kites and stuff. Picking up a little speed up here. Ooh, almost gotten there. Let's see if we can get, nope. Missed it. All right, so Ava Airborne, check this one out. Another great game. All right, so Temple of Spikes, The Legend. This is another platform-based game that is highly addictive, all right? I mean, it's really fun. We'll just get into some of level 1 here, but, you know, this is the second game in the series, so if you never played the first one, it's still a good time to get in on this. So, you know, it kind of reminds, the main character kind of reminds me of like a mini Indiana Jones. That's kind of how I would describe him. But, you know, basically in this game, it's really just all about, you know, staying alive, making your way to the next level. It's level based, and, you know, it's challenging, it's fun, and it's just a must download if you're into platform based games. All right, cool. So this is going to be me kind of like making my way here through the first scene of the game, and you know, it's just fun. It's very addictive, very challenging, and you know, everybody out there that likes platform-based games, check it out. All right, Dungeon X Dungeon. Now, this is another new platform-based game. It's got that old school vibe to it. I mean, that's why I like it so much. You know, so anyways, we'll get into a quick new game here, but you're going to be slicing at, you know, different enemies. There's like skeletons, bats, these little jelly bean characters. I mean, this game's just really fun, and you know, we'll just do a little bit of it. Controls in it are really good too, but you know, you can kind of see it's got like that old school animation on it, but I just kind of love it. And you know, I'm definitely into these kind of like simple platformers. I mean, you know, they're just addictive, they're fun, and this game's also level based. Taking out that jelly bean. You can also, you know, go up ladders, scale walls in this, all that good stuff. So there's a little bit of everything to do in this one. And then, of course, you've got weapon upgrades. All right, so Dungeon X Dungeon. I'm going to, you know, move on to the next one, but another great game to check out. All right, so, you know, another game that I want to get into here is going to be Zombie Rogue. This is a crazy zombie survival-based game. I've made it all the way to, like, level 4 on here, but I mean, it is, it's pretty challenging. So you're really just trying to stay alive in this one. You're going to be picking up different weapons, and it's just kind of funny, like, how the game plays. But, you know, I definitely love it. All right, so let's go down here. So anyways, when you're getting ready to start the game, you know, you say what's up to R2-D2, and then you kind of just hop into the, you know, the first level here. And, you know, you start killing zombies. Now, you can use different things to kill them. You know, things you pick up like bats. You know, I've got a fire extinguisher here, so I'm going to use it on this zombie right here. Let's equip it, and, you know, let's take this dude out. This game's also turn-based, so you're going to need to take turns against other, you know, zombies coming at you. You can also turn into a zombie yourself in this game, which is pretty crazy. All right, but anyways, the game's called Zombie Rogue. You know, zombie survival-based games. This one's definitely one of the best ones to come out so far this year. A very addictive game I've got right here is going to be Hyperscape. You know, this is a high score based game. It's currently free, and you know, I just started playing it, and I was just kind of like super impressed with it. It's just very addictive. We'll see if we can get a high score up here, but I think my high score is around like 200 so far. But some of these really simple games are just some of the most addictive, and also some of the most fun. The game's got a really good soundtrack on it too, so I mean, it's kind of intense. It'll keep you going. All right, so that was a decent score. I've done a lot better, but, you know, I couldn't really manage to get any better than that. All right, so anyways, the last game I've got for everybody is one of my favorites. It's going to be Altos Odyssey. You know, this game was, you know, super hyped up because the original game, Altos Adventure, was so amazing. This game, you know, I feel like they tweaked the first game a little bit, didn't change too much, and it turned out to be a beautifully done, just a great game. And, you know, you'd really be missing out if you didn't check this one out. So the game's high score based. You're going to be going through different areas where, like, the scenery changes. It goes from, like, night to day. You know, you've got dunes, balloons, 6 different characters to unlock in this. You can do things like, you know, backflip. You know, things get pretty intense in this game, too. I mean, you know, the farther you get in it. And, you know, you got to be careful because it speeds up pretty quick. You can half pipe up here like this. Try to get a couple flips or something in right here, but, you know, I'm probably a little bit rusty. It's been a while since I played this game. That was a nice flip, though. Going for one more flip. Oh, I didn't think I was going to land that. Trying to pick up some speed here. Oh, that was nice. All right, let's get that backflip in. We can pick up some speed here. All about those backflips. All right, so gonna wrap things up on this one, but you know, definitely check out the links in the description for all these games. If you guys could also hit the like and share on this, I'd appreciate it. Thanks for watching it.